People often ask us when we're cycling what sort of bike do we use. We use the Thorn Nomad bike. This is the bike over here, and this is our review. We've had the bike, we've done about 5,000 kilometers on it so far, and these are our thoughts. Some good, some not so good. So hang around and we'll go through the whole bike for you. Right, okay, as you can see, this is the bike pretty much set up. We've got a full set of panniers on here that we use if we're doing heavyweight, long distance, expedition style touring. I'm not going to go through the panniers. These are standard Ortsley panniers. There's loads of reviews on those. We love them. I've got a whole range of Ortsley bags that I've used over the years. I personally, or we personally, find them reliable, bomb-proof, never had any issues with them. And that's what we've got set on here. This review is not on the panniers, so I'm going to take all the panniers off, then I'm going to go through them. As you can see, I've taken the panniers off. The bike that we've got here, this is the latest Thorn Nomad. The frame itself is steel, good points and bad points about that. The big thing is they are seriously heavy. This bike, as you see it here, weighs close to 20 kilos. So you're not going to be going out racing, breaking any King of the Mountain records on this bike. But it is very heavy, it's very stable, and that stability gives you a lot of confidence when you're riding, especially when the road or the surface gets a little bit bumpy. And Marion absolutely loves that feeling of strong and stable. This particular size here is a size 58. I'm about 5'10", 32 inside leg. Fits me really, really nicely. Coming over, if you want to come over here, please, Mike. Other things that we've got on the bike. Okay, first of all, on the side, we've put the extra mirror on the side here. Absolutely vital. You wouldn't dream of going out on the road as a road user, on a car or motorbike without mirrors. I think on a bicycle, big safety factor. Love them. This one's adjustable, as you can see. If you drop the bike, the mirror just pops off, pushes back in. We love that. Coming across, we've got the Ergon GRP grips. Really comfy. Love them as well. Okay, never had any problems with those. They really are solid, they don't move. But some people asking, when you've got them fitted, do these top bars move? No, if you get them done up tight, absolutely solid. We like them in a higher position. The bell that comes with the Thorn Nomad lasted all of about a week. Absolute rubbish. Threw it straight in the bin. I've got another one here. It's a classic design. I like that style. Picked this one up in Decathlon for a few euros. I like it. On the top here, you can see I've got my phone mounted here, and I've got that fitted. I've got that fitted here with a quad lock, and that just twists on and off the phone. Absolutely bomb-proof. If you've got your phone on the top on a quad lock, it's not going to come off. Really like it. I use the phone not so much for texting or phone calls. I like it there if I need an alternative navigational device. And I often use that for iOverlander. I use that with a different type of mapping or Maps.me. So that's what I use my phone for, and that's why I like it on the top. And that locks on super twist like that, and that is really solid. Also on the top over here, we've got our GPS. We're both using the Wahoo Element Roam, and yeah, what can I say? Absolutely amazing. Never used a GPS that's anywhere near as good as that. The biggest factor with this is the battery life. Absolutely incredible. Battery life on this using full navigation, you get 15, 16, 17 hours after one charge. That's why we love that. Also on the top, we've got another bottle holder. Water bottle just drops in there. It's easier than reaching down below. So that's this case here. I got this on Amazon, and again, really cheap. There's nothing fancy to it. Okay, whilst we're down here at the front, wheel size. When we ordered the bike, we were strongly advised you must only go for 26-inch wheels, because that is the only wheel that you're going to get around the world. You can't get inner tubes or wheels, tyres of any other size anywhere around the world. You've got to go for 26-inch. So we took the advice, that's what we went for. Having done a bit more research, that may have been the case 20, 30, 40 years ago, but nowadays you can get all of the different sizes, whether you want the 27.5s, the 700s, the 650s, the 29ers, the whole lot. You get everything around the world. I wish we'd gone for something a little bit bigger. 27.5 would have been nice. And the only reason for that is, the bigger your wheel is, it rolls over obstacles. So I'm not saying it's a faster wheel or anything else, just for rolling over obstacles. And if you're on an expedition, you're probably going to be going over some tracks, maybe some rough bits, and it'll just make the riding a little bit easier. So wheel size, that was good. We're running inner tubes. Some people go tubeless. Yeah, tubeless might be lighter, it might be self-sealing. I can't fault the Schwalbe tyres and inner tubes. And I just like to know that if I get a puncture, I can do it the old-fashioned way. Either patch the inner tube or put a new tube in. So, but that's a different issue, really. Okay, down at the front end here, we've got the standard, I think it's made by Thorn, lowrider pannier rails, bomb-proof, really solid. These are probably steel as well. No problems at all with those. We went for the Shimano Diore XT rim brakes on here, and we've got these Swiss top blues on. That all mixes in because on the wheels here, on the rims, we've got carbon supersonic rims on here. And the idea behind that was they're longer lasting. You don't have to replace them. And we thought about the whole thing and thought, well, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're less likely to have a problem with something that's so very simple. And if you do have a problem, it's easy to fix. Regarding the brakes, they're fine when it's dry, and they do work, and they'll stop you in the dry. When it's raining, it's a different matter. When it's raining, they'll slow you down, and that's about all you're going to get. If you're riding a fully loaded bike in the rain, I don't think they're adequate. Don't like them one little bit. On this bike, I really wish that we had gone for hydraulic disc brakes. I don't think these are up to it. From our point of view, I think that was a mistake. I wish we had not gone for them. The wheels are fine. The rims are fine. Not had any problems with them. Tyres that we've got on, we've got Schwalbe on here. The Marathon Durems, absolutely fantastic. Really hard wearing, good grip in the rain or the dry, mud, off-road, on-road, anywhere. Love them. And we've done about 5,000 kilometers on these bikes. Not had a puncture. Really like them. No problems at all. Also on the front here, we've got the Son Dynamo, which basically gives you power whenever you're pedaling. I think that is really good. Love it. And on the front here, we've got the Son Edelux light, LED light on the front. Really bright. Love that as well. This particular light in the Dynamo system is more than adequate for riding at night time to illuminate the road. But also, during the daytime, it makes you really visible to other road users. The light output from here is very bright and very white. If I'm riding and I look in the mirror, it's easy to see Marion behind me. of the traffic coming towards us, they see you because of this light. Very, very highly recommended. Love it. That is pretty much this here. Moving around here, biggest feature of this bike is obviously Rohloff gearing. What can you say about Rohloff? Absolutely amazing. Really, really good. Love it to bits. The control is very simple. You just twist on the front here and it goes up and down the gears really, really simply. There are lighter units around. There are heavier ones. I think it's great. It's pretty foolproof. However, what I don't like about it is on the system that we went for, we were advised, strongly advised, you must go for a chain because a chain is easy to fix and a belt is difficult to carry, blah, blah, blah. I wish we'd gone for a belt. Having spoken to lots of people that have used different system belts and chains, from what I can gather, belts, they don't break, they don't go wrong, they're pretty much foolproof. A chain is simply messier. It's one extra thing to lubricate, to maintain, to clean, to get oil all over you. I wish we'd gone for a belt. So I'm not a big fan of the chain on that. On the pedals, as you can see we're using flatties. And again on here, we got the Shimano Diori XT on here. And we're both using the short studs on here. It comes when you buy these, you get a set of long studs as well. I've tried both. We both prefer the shorter stubs. The size that I've got on here, I've got the medium large, and it comes in a small medium, slightly smaller footprint on there that Marian's using. Perfect, can't fault these at all. Really, really good. They're quiet, big platform to get hold of. Love them. Yes, we have used SPDs, but for a touring bike, we prefer flatties. Moving further over to the back, the standard pannier rack on the back, same as the front, simple, bomb-proof, really solid, no issues at all with that. Standard quick release here. What else? On the back end here, we have got this plate over here. Now, when we bought the bike, we were advised that yes, go for a front light off the Dynamo, but the back lights are rubbish, don't bother. And again, personally, my mistake. I think we should have had that back light on. I don't know what you think, Marianne.
Yeah, I would prefer it.
Yeah, it's better. I mean, it might not be the brightest light on the back, but any light on the back is better than no light. I wish we had gone for one. What we use at the moment is we use rechargeable cat eye lights that clip onto the back and clip onto our helmet as well. To have that there that's on all of the time, I think will be a bonus. So again, that was one of our mistakes. The reflector on here. The mud guards, simple, bomb-proof, not had any issues with those at all. Seat, as you can see, most people will rave about the Brooks B17 saddle. Here's my Brooks B17.
What a beauty.
Sorry?
What a beauty.
Yeah, Marion loves them. I've tried mine for a few thousand kilometers. As you can see, it's not on the bike. I don't get on with them. Some people do, I don't. I've got my Bontrager on here. Fits me, I love it. Other thing that I really, really, really don't like, it's probably the only thing I really don't like about the bike, is the side stand. When we bought the when we bought the bike, we were advised to go for this Fletcher. Okay, it's a simple side stand that kicks down, and it's very, very simple. Great, what could go wrong? So we had these fitted, and as you can see, it's not on the bike anymore. Why is that? This is why. This thing here, can you zoom in on this please, Marion? This is a bracket that's fitted right down here that the side stand hooks onto. Okay, now, this is the one that came off my bike. This is the one off Marion's bike. It works, this pleasure stand works when the bike has got no equipment, no weight on it. It'll hold the bike up. As soon as you put a full set of panniers on here, this bracket is not up to it. It's made from soft aluminium. When you kick the side stand down, it will deform from this shape. This is Marion's, this is the one off mine. Can you see the difference? Yeah, this one is bent and it's deformed. And what I found is, with a fully loaded bike, I press your side stand down, the bike just keels over, that bends, bike falls. Complete, total waste of time. Absolute rubbish. Not impressed with that at all. So what we did, we got in touch with Kickstand in the UK, and as you can see, this is what we're using now.
US.
Well spotted, Marion. Yes, Kickstand in the US, not the UK, US. You can't buy them in the UK, you have to buy them mail order. And I'll put a link into that down the bottom somewhere. This thing is simple beyond belief, but it works. And all this thing is, it's this, and it wraps around, and that just fits nice and neat into your bar bag. Open it up, there you go, and that just supports like so. It does need the rubber bungees that come with the kit to lock the brakes off. These two little rubber bungees here. I don't know what you can say about this. It's simple, but it's the simplicity of this thing why it works. You can't just buy these off the shelf. They're all made to measure, and you can choose whatever colour you like as well. I know other people that have been on long trips, they found another use for them, that if you've been chased by a dog, which is touring cyclist nightmare, dogs, as you all know, is you flick this out of your bar bag and you've got something to wave at the dog to keep it away. It's not a review on the Kickstand. I'm just saying, really, we love them. That fits on there. Other things that I've got on the bike, I've gone for simple profile design bottle cages, and I've got one water bottle in here, water bottle here. I've got my Chili's bottle here that keeps my water cold for 12, 14 hours. I like that. On the bottle cage down here, I've got my fuel, which is petrol, which is for the petrol stove that we carry. And I think that is pretty much it. Bottom line. Oh, forgot.
Apart from, yes.
Sorry.
How could you forget?
Forget what?
The loller loop.
No, I wasn't going to mention that.
Oh.
The other thing that we've got on that I forgot to mention. If you want to come over here, Mariam, we've got the sine wave power charger, which is in here. So this is powered from the Dynamo, and on the front here, there's a little USB socket. So when you're cycling, you can just plug in your phone or your GPS, anything else really, and it just keeps it powered up, keeps it topped up, and you can recharge while you're on the go. Absolutely love it. Downside is you've got to be doing at least 14 kilometers an hour for it to work. Anything less than that, it doesn't charge, and it can cause little issues. What some people do is they will charge up whilst they're going all of the time a battery pack. So that's being charged from here. And then when you need to charge up your phone or whatever else, you do that from the battery pack. So your battery pack is always plugged into that. It's just another way of using it. So that's that there. What else can I say about the bike? Bottom line, it's a heavyweight bike. It is bomb-proof. It's a solid bike. It gives a good, solid feel, a lot of sense of security when you're riding it. Couple of little mistakes that we made when we ordered them. They are just our opinions, and you may well disagree or differ. That's fine. Hope you found it useful. If you've got any questions, anything you're unsure of, anything you disagree with, if you want any advice or just want to discuss anything, drop me a message down below, and I hope you found it useful. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Life is a journey, but it isn't a race. All things in nature have a time.